Okay. All right. I think we should get started. What do you think, Nicole?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do this thing. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We're so excited that you're here. I want to just thank you already for seeing the value of what this could be for yourself, for your business, for personal growth and business growth this summer. We kind of jokingly call this, it's our summer surge. It's how you're going to build up your paycheck. You're going to change the health of a lot of people at the same time. But we kind of call it get in where you fit in, because we're offering 3 different calls, and you are on the call today with the intention of achieving your 2,000 plus, which means, well, for some of you, what that means is that you've not even done your HLP yet. So for you, there's that $100 HLP that's waiting for you. But for many of you, it's the 2,000 plus with the $300 bonus. So for some of you, that's going to be $400. For some of you, that's a straight up $300 bonus. Also locking you in at that 14% commission level. So why is this important to you? Well, I know that you want to improve the health of your friends and family. But from a business point of view, if you're a dealer, you're making $39 on a trio order, all right? If you're a direct distributor, that's $49 on a trio order. But when we wrap this program up, this call series up, not when we wrap it up, but when you wrap it up, and you're at that VF level and you've accomplished your 2,000 plus, my friends, that's $62 for every time a trio order ships. I think that's a big wow. And I think that that should help motivate you. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to introduce ourselves officially. We're going to tell our stories. And our stories are based on the acronym PLOT, plot. The P is for pain. You always start your story with the pain. L is the lesson. What did you learn? O is the opportunity, in this case, Juice Plus. And T is the triumph. So here's my story. 30 years ago, even though I was a fitness professional, I had become an autoimmune nightmare. Between the ages of 28 and 35, I had been diagnosed with unbelievable periodontal disease, IBS, on my way into Crohn's disease, chronic fatigue syndrome, and fibromyalgia. Every day for me was like the first day of a bad flu. I hurt from head to toe, and my only prayer had become help. My older son was helping me raise my younger son. I had zero quality of life. I couldn't be a wife and I couldn't be a mom. What I learned was that I had a food deficiency. I was not eating the foods that were going to help me become vibrant, vital, and alive. I was not eating the foods that could actually restore my health. The opportunity is that Juice Plus showed up in my life 25 years ago. I said yes to powdered produce. I said yes to kale, broccoli, beets, and cabbage in a capsule. And I'm here to tell you that 25 years later, there is zero detectable sign of inflammation in my body. So what did I do? Of course, I started sharing the message of Juice Plus with friends and family. And I've got to tell you, initially, I started this business because I just did want to improve the health of family. The Juice Plus money that I earned was my play money. And I worked this part-time at soccer fields and basketball practices. I did my business as I lived life. And I made it to the top position of the company in 3 years. It was my play money. But it was about 15 years ago when I went through an unexpected divorce that I started to really realize the value of what I had with this Juice Plus business. And instead of wallowing in the divorce, I made a decision. I coined the phrase, you don't have a problem to solve, you have a decision to make. And I made a decision that Juice Plus was going to be my career, and that I would be a strong, independent, successful Juice Plus distributor. And I have replaced the 6-figure income that went out the front door in the divorce with my own 6-figure income. So thank you for hearing my story. And now we're going to hear from the beautiful, amazing Nicole Fletcher. She's going to share her story.
All right, guys. So my story actually started 8 years ago when I was a mom that wanted to be home with my babies. And I had a 2-year-old and a newborn at the time. And my husband and I knew that my heart was with him. And so we decided for me to step away from my salary paying job. So we're not great budgeters, and unfortunately that did not work out well for us. And within a couple of months of saying yes to my kids and no to my job, we were sinking faster than we could swim financially. And I don't know if you've ever been in a place of living on negative income, but we were literally trying to consolidate our negative money to get as few overdrafts as we could so that we had more negative money to spend. It makes no sense at all, but that's the only thing we knew to do to survive. And so fast forward to a moment in February of 2010, I went to turn on my sink. My water was shut off. My son was crying because he needed a bottle. And at that moment, I realized that something had to give. And what I didn't want it to be was me giving my time back to somebody telling me when to work, how to work, and what that was going to look like. And so I decided on that day to join the Juice Plus company. My friend had shared Juice Plus with me 6 years before I said yes, y'all. 6 years before that moment. But at some point in my life, I needed that message. And so I want to encourage you guys as you share, their yes may not be right now, but you never know when 6 years later something's going to happen, or 10 years later, or 20 years later, and they need this. And so I said yes to the Juice Plus company, living in a small town, very busy, doing lots of things. And at that moment, I started to decide that my why was bigger than my fear of rejection. So I know a lot of you also may have come into this saying, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the fruit and vegetable lady. I don't want people running from me. Good. They're not going to. Because when you share this message of hope, they're going to absolutely want what you have. And when you come from a place of just love and genuine authenticity, they're going to love that and be attracted to that. And so we quickly moved up the marketing plan, got to QNMD, marketing director in 10 months. In this tiny little town called Millshoe, Texas. When we did that, we then moved. We had baby number 3, baby number 4. Life threw us lots of different transitions. And the beauty of what had happened is that we had built a stable income for our family that when we needed to transition into these other seasons of life, we still had an income coming in every single month from the Juice Plus company. That is the power of residual income. So we were able to work smarter, not harder. We were able to love on our babies as they were growing. And then when I was ready to pick it up and run to NMD, I was able to do that. So there's so much grace in what we have. And I just want you to feel confident that you're in the right place at the right time with the right company, because so many amazing things are happening. We have a full-time income from my Juice Plus business. My benefits come from the Juice Plus company now, which was a raise for my husband's paycheck. And I can't say enough good things about what we have at our fingertips. So Terry, you want to take it away with the 4 C's?
I sure do, guys. I'm going to tell you, everything that we do on this call is based on culture, community, celebration, and consistency. My friends, this culture is more than the Freedom Revolution. It is more than just take healthy back. It is more than, the revolution of health. This culture is about all of us that are on this call right now. It is how our lives are interwoven. We are the culture. We are the community, and we are going to celebrate that, and we're going to teach you skills and habits that are going to build consistency on these calls. So right now what we want to do is we want to find out why. Why did you want to be on this call? Why did you say yes to Juice Plus? What is that all about? Nicole, what are the 3 reasons that people usually say, what is their why? What are the 3 basic?
Yeah, they typically come in for one of the 3 F's, okay? There's fun, there's fulfillment, and there's finances. So when I came in, you heard my story. I came in for the financial aspect of Juice Plus. What could that provide for my family? But y'all, I want to tell you that as my life has transitioned, as I met the need and desire to stay at home with my babies, that F has changed. It's not just financial anymore. I didn't know as a mom that I was going to need fulfillment, that I was going to need a purpose bigger than those little babies that I'm raising. They're awesome, but I needed something of my own. And of course, the fun that comes with the opportunity and the people, you can't say no to that. So what's your reason? What F is bringing you into this? And also be open to the idea that it might change as you go through the process.
Oh, it's definitely going to change. So what we want you to do right there on that chat tab down there, why don't you start telling us your why? And it might be that you want to make enough money so that you can shop at Whole Foods. You know, that you can provide the family vacation every summer. You know, it might be that you want to start investing in a retirement account, college accounts for your children. Maybe you need a new car. What is your why? Start down there with that chat button. Okay? We've got some people that need to mute.
Yes, you can't see me
anymore. Thank you. All right, so I want you to think about, is your life thriving? Are your finances thriving? Are your relationships thriving? Okay, is your flexibility and time freedom thriving? Is your faith thriving? Is your health and wellness thriving? Maybe, just maybe, in the next 12 to 18 months, you will find answers and solutions to that. So come on, guys, I want to see you on that chat line leaving us some messages. Why did you say yes to the Juice Plus business?
I don't see the chat box, Terry.
Right down at the very bottom of the screen.
Huh. I'm on an iPad.
You have to highlight it with your cursor to bring it up.
Okay, highlight with your cursor to bring it up.
Okay,
Go down to the bottom of the screen.
right, but I'm on an iPad, so I don't see a cursor. I mean, my fingers are the cursor, right? Let's see. Oh, wait, I see it. Okay, finally.
Okay, there you go, guys. So start leaving us your why. We want to see why you're here. And also, while you're doing this, let us know who you are and where you're from. All right, so we're going to do, there's 28 of us, so we can't all do roll call. So let us know your name, where you're from, and why you said yes to the Juice Plus business.
Y'all, I love reading these. I love that they're all so different, but we're all ultimately going for the same thing. It's super cool to watch.
Because you might find some neighbors that you didn't know were in the, there's Kenya. Kenya's from Aubrey, Texas. All right, Brandy is from San Antonio. Sonia is from Newton, Massachusetts. All right, Connie Wilson, all right, wanted to grow and learn and add value. Christina, okay, I started to help my family live more abundantly. Tina G, I got involved. Carol, Greenville, Texas. This is great, guys. All right, keep posting who you are, where you're from, and why you said yes to this business. And Nicole is so right. Your why will change the longer that you're in this community. So, you know, the more skills and habits you start to develop, the more empowered you become because of this program. Your why will change. Sweet. All right, while you are doing that, introducing yourself and stating, there's power. There is power, my friends, in stating your why. Okay? I think what we're going to do while you're still in this activity, Nicole, why don't you talk about the guideposts?
All right.
So the coach.
Yes, the guidepost for this call is the sticky sheet call. Do y'all know where this is? I'm going to hold it up and then I'm going to share my screen to show you where you can find this. So this is the sticky sheet. If you haven't already printed it off, we would love for you to print this off, because when Terry talked about the 4 C's, that celebration piece, this is how we're going to learn to celebrate you, because we're going to be able to see progress, right? We want to be moving forward. We want to be putting names on this paper. And in the position you're in, your goal is to get to the end of this blue section. Okay, so how to get to it, you're going to go to missiondrivenmodel.info. And I'm going to share my screen real quick and show you guys exactly where to go to find it. Let's see here. All right. So if you go to Mission Driven Model, can y'all see my screen now?
Yep.
You're going to look under the Fast Track section right here, and it pulls up where you can download it. And so here is your sticky sheet right here that we want you to print off. And then you also have the points chart that if you want to print that off as well, it tells you exactly how many points the products are worth that you're putting in. And while you go for your 2,000 plus, you're looking at the first column of the PBC points so that you are counting every single bit of the amount that is included for those products, not just dividing it up into the installment points you get, okay? So your goal is 2,000 points. It is 12 trio orders between you and a teammate. That's what we're searching for. And you want to just have brave conversations and be sure to keep this with you so that you fill in names as somebody signs up for the Juice Plus trio order. So I'm gonna stop my share.
Okay, thank you, Nicole. And you know, Nicole is right. It's about sharing. And you've heard me say that to move through that sticky coaching sheet, you're just going to have to learn some new skills and develop some new habits, and anybody can do that. So here are some of the skills that are going to be really beneficial to you. Number one, great customer care. As you are putting on new customers, my friends, jump in immediately with your customer care. You know, like even the very first phone call, you know, did you get your Juice Plus? Do you know how to take it? Number one, you have set yourself up for a great customer care relationship. People stop taking Juice Plus for two reasons. Is that they perceive it's too expensive, all right? And that means that, you know, they believe it's not meeting their expectations when maybe it actually is. And the other reason is that they become overstocked. So we work hard. We work intentionally to get these customers. What if we could plug the drain and stop losing customers? My goodness, moving through this sheet and moving through the marketing plan would be a whole different experience for you. The other skill that you're going to learn is the skill of telling your story. You heard Nicole's story. She started with the pain, the lesson, the opportunity, the triumph. So you're going to go to thefreedomrevolution.com. That is our training site for all new reps. We're going to watch telling your story. There's one about the product and there's one about the business. So practice that. With whom? I would recommend you practice that with your upline team leader so that they can hear your story with passion and enthusiasm. The other skill that you're going to want to learn is how to invite people. How to invite people to watch a video. How to invite people to experience JP. How to invite people to your first event. And how are you going to learn to do that? Right on thefreedomrevolution.com. There is an amazing training on the invitation. And lastly, get familiar with experiencejp.com because that has quickly become our favorite first exposure tool. All right. Now, having said that, those are the skills that you're going to develop. Nicole, why don't you talk about, you guys get homework. You get an assignment. Okay,
Yeah.
Nicole's going to talk to you about your assignment, and I promise you that starting next week, these will be much more interactive. We just had to lay the groundwork. Go ahead, Nicole. What's their assignment?
Okay, guys, if you have a pen and paper, be sure you start writing down. Again, I'm going to share my screen. Your first assignment, well, first and foremost, download Voxer. Hopefully you're already on there, but if you have not downloaded Voxer, that is the most effective way to communicate with all the people that you need to talk to. If you're not on Voxer, it's really hard to stay connected to the community and to get the answers you need when you need them. Let me tell you, I'm like in the back pocket of hundreds of people. They have me on Voxer, and if they need something, they send me a message, and usually within minutes, I can get right back to them. If they were to call me, I probably would not answer because I have 4 kids and there's always something going on. So it gives you the opportunity to protect your time and to have access to voices as soon as possible. Voxer, number 1. Number 2 is to schedule a friends and family Zoom call with your upline. This is to be done with someone else so that there's voices to validate one another, but it's also a great way for you to practice the skills that Terry was just talking about. So effectively inviting, also to practice telling your story with a safe place. So you do have to step outside your comfort zone in order to grow in this company. And sometimes it looks like Zoom calls, kind of like this today. But what we want you to do is to invite your closest friends and family members. Invite those people that know you, that love you, that want to know what you're up to, and tell them the story of Juice Plus. And so I'm going to share my screen one more time, and I'm going to show you guys where to find the script that we have in order to do this and do it without any worry, because it's already laid out for you. So again, missiondrivenmodel.info. If you click on 2 starter events under the Get Started tab, you're going to find a One Simple Change product presentation. You can download this. It has a script and it also has slides. So whenever you do this with your upline, they will share their screen and you guys will just talk through the information and share your stories. So follow that and be sure to take advantage of it. Now here's your assignment deadline, because in order to be productive, we have to set a date. You've got to get it done. So you're going to set your date sometime this week. We want to know when you're doing it, sometime before the end of the week, let's say Friday, okay? You're going to complete this no later than June the 19th. That is 2 Tuesdays. Not today, not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. So sometime in the next 2 weeks, this has to be not only on your calendar, but also completed. Okay, so what I would do is maybe schedule it sometime next week. Give yourself some time to promote for it, to effectively invite, to look over those tools on Freedom Revolution so that you can get seats in the seats, because that's how you learn and grow, and that's how the message gets out to the world. Okay, so those are your assignments. Now, Terry, you want to take it away with the last little bit?
Yeah, also part of your assignment is to go back to the Freedom Revolution and listen to the training on establishing a really solid memory jogger. And what we're looking for is for you to come to the next call next Tuesday with 30 names on your memory jogger sheet, okay? So when you download the Freedom Revolution, the distributor guide, thank you, Nicole, there's Nicole holding it up, have 30 names. 30 names of people that you love and you want to help them get to a different level of health or experience some financial freedom. 30 names by the next call. All right, so what I want to know now is that we've got about 5 minutes left. You guys are about to earn, some of you $400, some of you $300. If you want to unmute yourself and tell me, what is your intention? What do you plan on doing with your $300 or $400 when you finish this part of the training? Anybody want to say what they're going to use their money for? Don't be shy. Sonia, what are you going to use your money for?
I think I'm going to put it away in a little slush fund to surprise my husband with a nice gift for all the support.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's sweet. Connie Wilson, what are you going to use your $300 or $400 for?
Back on?
Probably to go towards my son's wedding coming up.
Oh, when's the wedding?
August.
I bet you could absolutely use $400 towards a wedding.
Absolutely.
I am just saying. Brandy Steptoe, how are you going to, what are you going to use your $300 or $400 for?
Well, I'm actually a sales coordinator right now, so I'm doing this to restart for myself and hopefully promote VF. And if I get that done, then dollars will definitely go into my conference fund for the next go around. So I'll be ready to purchase all my tickets.
Oh, I am so proud of you to even mention conference fund. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a really good idea to start a conference fund. And every month, I don't care what the amount of your paycheck is, you add a little bit to that fund. Kenya Lockett, what would you do with your $300 or $400 bonus money?
I have no clue.
Well, I want you to be thinking about that. And I'm going to make sure that The NMDs that are hosting the call next week, go to Kenya and say, Kenya, what are you going to do with your bonus money? Hey guys, and you know this, and the people that sponsored you are so jazzed because you get the 300, but guess what? They do too. So every time you sponsor somebody that does exactly what we're doing here, you will also get to double dip on that bonus money. Shelby Haygood, what would you do with your $300 or $400?
I would definitely put it towards stuff for the homeschool that we are starting in the fall-ish, for college stuff, we are looking for a new fifth wheel because we travel full-time. So that would be fun to be able to splurge on decorations or something like that.
That could become part of your why. That could become part of your why. Very, very nice. Jamie Carr, we've got time for 2 more. What would you do? What will you do with your $300 or $400 bonus money?
I would take my family on a weekend trip before school starts.
Fabulous. And you can make that all part of your why, that you're the one that has the income to take your family on wonderful vacations. When I started, that was part of my why. That was part of my why. All right, does anybody else want to let us know what they would do with their bonus money?
Hi, Terry. It's Denise Pedrosa.
Yes.
I was just looking at flights for conference for October.
Love it.
Girlfriend, that's being intentional. So use your bonus money to book your flight. Where is the conference, Denise?
Tampa.
What are the dates, Denise?
The 18th through the 20th?
Of?
Oh, I'm sorry, October.
All right. Well, it looks like Denise is already committed.
That's
All right.
right.
So you guys, thank you. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for everybody that participated. We're excited for you. Any closing thoughts, Nicole?
No, I think just be sure and do those assignments and come every week ready to learn and just be poured into, because you're going to get the voices of 10 different national marketing directors. Today was Terry and I. Next week will be 2 different national marketing directors. And I think it's just so cool to see this whole organization work as one team, one mission, which is what our company is all about. So thank you all so much for hopping on.
Yeah, have a blessed week. And if you need us, you can find us on our Facebook pages. You can find us on Voxer. That's easy enough. So you will have questions. Things are going to pop up. This is your community. Get to know the people in your community. They will become some of your best buds in this business. That's my guarantee to you. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for being with us.
All right, take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.